Our top story this evening comes to us from Britain. Arwell Wayne Hughes, a 27-year-old, dressed up like Darth Vader, complete with garbage bag cape, oh yes, assaulted 2 members of the Jedi Church. Now, to appreciate the story fully, consider how seriously the British are about Star Wars. In 2001, the UK listed Jedi as a religion with some 390,000 members. Yes, reports say Hughes jumped over the Jedi Church wall and beat the men with a metal crutch pretending it was a lightsaber. In Hughes' defense, he claimed that he couldn't remember a thing after quaffing a 2.5-gallon box of wine. A judge sentenced him to 2 months in jail, but suspended it for a year. Okay, so there's a church I want to join. Definitely. Lincoln, Nebraska. A 52-year-old man almost drowned when his lawnmower tipped over. Oh, yes. According to police, the man was pinned underwater for several minutes in a small pond before his coworkers could administer CPR. He was taken to Bryan LGH West, and his condition is unknown. Well, kiddies, there's another excuse for getting out of the yard work, huh? Yes, it's a killer. What, Fred? What are you doing? Your bit's over. Hi. Yes.
Oh, it's my cousin.
What?
Oh God!
What, Chester? What are you doing to Chester? Fred, would you? You're on camera right now. This is my bit. Okay? This is the Noose. Yours was over. Go. No. Hey, whoa, hey, hey. What? Look, just put it down. Just put it down.
Okay.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Don't need so much violence around here.
Oh shit! Oh God!
You know, with all the brains they eat, you'd think they'd be a little smarter. Okay. We'll continue, shall we? And now, a trio of stories that fall under the Blast for You category. Yes, indeed. Rome. An Italian museum defied Pope Benedict and refused to remove a modern art sculpture that the Vatican condemned as blasphemous. They even wrote a letter to Franz Paul, president of the regional government, who opposed the sculpture. Paul was so outraged by the piece that he went on a hunger strike to demand its removal and had to be taken to the hospital in the summer. Paul was quoted as saying, "Surely this is not a work of art, but blasphemy and a disgusting piece of trash that upsets many people. The decision to keep the statue there is totally unacceptable. It is a grave offense to our Catholic population." Well, what in the world is the sculpture of to create such an uproar? Well, the piece is called Feet First. It was created by a now-deceased German artist, Martin Keppenberger. Said to be a self-portrait depicting human angst, it shows a frog in a green loincloth, holding an egg in one hand and a beer stein in the other. Oh yeah, it's crucified and its tongue's hanging out. You know, I can see the symbolism of angst and struggle. I can, but blasphemy, I don't. It's a cute frog. Well, anyhow, in its defense, art experts are saying, and this I do totally agree with, art must always be free, and the artist should not have any restrictions on freedom of expression. Hence, our TVMA warning. Yes, that's the reason. Okay, well, from the same country that gave us that artist comes our next story. Germany. Under plans announced by a group of Swiss evangelical Christians, and reported by the German press, Genesis Park. Oh yes, a theme park based on the Bible will open at a yet-to-be-chosen location in Germany by 2012. It will group over 40 attractions, encompassing all areas of the Christian story. The centerpiece will be an original-sized Noah's Ark, 490 feet long and surrounded by water. Oh, look, other attractions will include 2 roller coasters. Yeah. One given the idea of the Great Flood. And the other based on themes of heaven and hell. Oh boy. Also a miniature version of biblical era Israel. And a Roman amphitheater. And, a multimedia depiction of the final battle between good and evil. Ha ha ha. Visitors will be served food at the City of Enoch, a Tower of Babel panorama restaurant, an Old Testament era desert tent, and a mock-up of Jerusalem at the time of Jesus, which is also the location of the main shopping mall. Wow. It seems like Maud Flanders' dreams finally coming true. Thank God. Okay, well, I could, there's a lot more I could say about this, but I don't want to end up like the man in our next story. China. A man named Zhu is recovering in a hospital after being struck by lightning. It is thought he will make a full recovery, but what makes the story interesting is what happened prior to it. Zhu's neighbor, Huang, claims that he lent him 500 yen to buy a wedding present 3 years ago. Huang went to Zhu's house and demanded that the debt be repaid, but Zhu denied that the debt even existed. I told him that he swear to God that he didn't owe me money, then I would waive the debt, Huang said. Zhu took him up on the offer, and moments after swearing to God, he was struck by lightning. That kind of makes you think. All right, so our next story. What are you doing? What? No, spider webs, Fred. Spider webs. Spiders are good if they have a home. A home.
Get off!
Fred, would you give me the. God.
Looks like a chinchilla.
Fred, you just killed the whole Noose. I had other stories and.
This story sucked.
You know, the Noose. That's it. Noose is over. Noose is. No. Come on. Let's go. Come on. We're going now. No, not your show. This is my show.
Hello. This is comfort chair.
No. I'm done.
I'm a douche.